Yeah, the victim. That's nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
All right.
What is your name?
I'm Alex.
Alex, Tom Silver.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Ever been hypnotized?
I have.
When and where?
I have been hypnotized probably a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Where was it?
In Massachusetts.
Okay.
And the guy had just gone through
A school?
So I'm not sure how experienced he was.
Right.
And it didn't actually really work for me.
Why didn't it work?
He hypnotized me not to smoke.
Okay.
And to resist urges for drugs, alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I ended up
Smoking still.
Smoking still. I lasted like a week, and
Well,
then
Yeah, but even lasting a week means that some of it
it
worked.
worked. Yeah.
Some of it worked, but then you went
Yeah.
back to the old habit.
Yeah.
Well, the old habit's something you've been doing for a long time. There's
Right.
a lot of triggers attached to
Right.
it. You know, maybe in
Right.
the morning, maybe after coffee, maybe
Right.
driving or taking a break. So there's a lot of rituals in it.
Right.
And it's a dual processing kind of habit. I can call it addiction, but I'm just going to call it a habit. I don't want to
Right.
make it so freaking big, like, oh, I'm addicted,
Right.
I can't stop. Well, I look at that as bullshit.
Right.
You know, but there is an emotional dependency.
Right.
Some people smoke and it kind of like makes them calm down a little, even
Right.
though it's a stimulant,
Right.
but it kind of calms
It's
them
an
down.
yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes it's a release,
Yeah.
but it's also a conditioned behavior that has been going
Okay.
on. And you probably started because friends or family smoked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an identification smoker.
Mhm.
So I've been doing this actually for 35 years.
Wow.
I've known Big for a long, long time.
Yeah.
We go way, way back into the old days, and I actually removed tattoos, phobia of roller coasters, and some other people's different fears and phobias. And it doesn't even matter if you're aware of what's going on. I can still delete it, you know, and I can still remove
Really?
it. Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to begin. Place your hands on your lap.
Okay.
Okay. I want you just to look down at your hands and focus your attention on your breathing. Just become aware of each inhale and each exhale. When you take a deeper breath in, I want you to nod your head yes. And now, with your eyes closed, I want you to take 10 slow, deep breaths in and out with each and every exhale. Think of the word sleep, just even the word sleep, as though you're going to let your thinking mind or your conscious mind go into that kind of sleep stage that you have when you're at night when you're asleep. Because when you're asleep at night, your conscious is semi-unconscious or completely, totally, fully unconscious. And therefore you go into a dream state. Now with your eyes closed, we're going to begin, and we're going to practice this technique, and you're going to allow yourself to have whatever experience, wherever you go, it's up to you, because you're really the ultimate one in control. Hypnosis isn't losing control, it's gaining mind control. And if you really want to have this process work, then don't analyze the process to the best of your ability. We go into hypnosis every day when we place our cell phone down, our keys down, forget where we put them, lock our door, forget we locked it and go back. When we watch movies or sports events or listen to music, those are all states of magnified focus, concentration, hyper-suggestible, sensitive states. With your eyes closed, I want you to lift your left hand up in front of your face with the palm of your hand facing your face about a foot away from your face. Palm of your hand facing your face, just like that. Good. And just follow these instructions. Just simple instructions. With your eyes closed, I want you to feel an uncontrollable desire to want your fingers of your left hand to spread and pull apart from each other. Uncontrollable desire to go further, 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 further apart, as far apart as they can go now. With your eyes closed, when I count to 3, I want you to feel an uncontrollable desire and an urge to let that left hand pull in towards your face. The sounds and noises around are just sounds of everyday life. But when I count to 3, I want you to feel an uncontrollable urge, a desire, an impulse. Kind of like that impulse you have when you smoke a cigarette. And when I count to 3, I want you then to feel that impulse of your hand pulling in towards your face. And you're going to feel that impulse getting stronger. Even if you try to resist that hand, it's going to start to pull in further and further because you really want to have this experience. And on the count of 3, it'll begin 1, 2, 3, starting to come closer. And when it touches your face, it rests and relaxes on your face. Leave the hand where it is on your face now, but drop your head down, but leave your hand where it is on your face. So you're just going into a state of focused concentration, just into a state of what we might call less conscious interference, less analytical process, to be able to have an experience that you already had many times naturally through the environment. When you forget about something, that is the most receptive amnestic amnesia state that we call hypnosis. So when I give a little push on your shoulder, and I say the word drop, let your hand fall onto your lap, And when your hand falls onto your lap, your body will stay right where it is, but your hand will fall onto your lap very instantly now, onto your lap. Good. Now with your eyes closed, as I count from 10 down to 0, with each and every count down, I want you to feel the muscles in your body relaxing. And I want you to give yourself permission to relax the muscles in your jaw. And if you can truly give yourself permission to relax the muscles in your jaw, your mouth will instantly drop open when you give yourself that permission to relax the muscles in your jaw. And then when you feel this relaxation gently moving from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes, you'll let go of some of the tension that you still have in your body and turn it into relaxation. And as you let go of the tension in your body, your hands will slowly drop down to the sides of your legs onto the couch to relax the tension out of your body. And when you feel the relaxation moving into your hands and fingers, they're going to start to feel loose and limp and heavy and relaxed. And they'll slowly drop down to the sides of the chair when you're ready to let yourself go. And when you're ready to let yourself go, your eyelids will relax. Your eyes will start looking up towards the top of your head with your eyelids relaxed. And you'll enter into that state of hypnosis. Hypnosis is letting go. It's not trying to get hypnotized. It's not pretending to be hypnotized. It's the act of letting yourself go out of the thinking, resistant control of the thinking mind, which stands in most of our ways. And that thinking mind stands in the way of most of our lives. And that's why your lower jaw has dropped down to relax. As I count from 10 down to 0, 10, each and every exhale relaxes more. Imagine shutting off the thinking mind like a television set. Just turn it off. Get it out of the way. Kick it out of the room. Let it drift in thoughts, or put it on like a little helium balloon attached to a string and let it just drift away. As it drifts away, you let your hands drop down by your sides right now. The hands dropping down. Good. As you're becoming completely and totally receptive, surrendering, letting go to the hypnotic suggestions and the hypnotic power that you have within you, just to simply follow my instructions. Easily, instantly, and automatically. Easily, instantly, and automatically. And as I count again from 10 down to 0, you move into subconscious realization of exploring some imagination. Whether you think about it, aware of it, or not aware of it, or unaware, or unconscious, or also any of those processes don't even matter. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Sleep. Good. So with your eyes closed, if I was to lift up your hand, it would drop right back down. And in fact, I'm going to lift up your right hand, but I want to feel it heavy and relaxed. I want to lift up your right hand, let it drop right back down. Good. Let it relax a little bit more, loosen it. Go on, just let it relax. A little bit of tension there, let it relax. Just a little bit more. Good, that's perfect. Excellent. So with your eyes closed, you might want to just test your imagination a little bit and have some fun with kind of like a creative imagination. Or imagination we used to have when we were more free like a child, where we could pretend or make believe. And when we can pretend and make believe, then we have a wonderful experience that pretending becomes a reality that actually becomes the truth. And when it becomes the truth, we have that experience. So I want you to pretend what it would feel like if when I count to 3 that it's getting very cold in this room. I want you to pretend that when I count to 3, I want you to make believe that it's getting so cold in this room that you're going to want to bundle up on the count of 3 with your eyes closed. So when I count to 3, I want you to pretend or make believe what it would feel like. As if when I count to 3 that it's getting very cold in this room. You're going to test your own creativity. You're yourself doing it. It's not me. When I count to 3, I want you to bundle up as though it's freezing cold in this room. 1, 2, 3. Bundle up as though it's getting colder and colder and colder, even more colder, more colder. Rub your hands together as though it's getting freezing cold in here. Just imagine it, pretend, make believe, let it become reality. And now sleep. Let your entire body relax. Good. So now, with your eyes closed, I want you to lift your right hand all the way up into the air. Right now, right hand all the way up into the air. Now I want you to make believe that hand is stuck into the air. I want you to give a suggestion to your subconscious mind. And that suggestion is to your subconscious mind that can accept everything as the truth. I want you to say to your subconscious mind, right now, say right now, as I count to 3, you'll say this right after me. 1, 2, 3, you'll say this right after me now. You'll say, my hand and arm is stuck in the air. Say that.
My hand and arm is stuck in
Make
the
it a
air.
truth. Make it become a real truth.
My hand
So
and arm is stuck in
make
the
it
air.
become even more of a truth.
My hand and arm is stuck in
And
the
now
air.
try to pull it down and feel it go higher. Feel it go higher. As you try to pull it down, feel it go higher. As you try to pull it down, feel it go higher. Higher into there, higher into there, higher into there. As though it's causing you to start to sit up a little bit, causing you to start to sit up a little bit. When I say the word sleep, let the hand drop and go further into hypnosis. Sleep. Let your entire body relax. Let your mouth open, lower jaw relax. Good. Now you're deeply hypnotized. Now we're going to have an experience today. Whatever your experience is, I want you to go with the flow and the feeling and the creativity and imagination. And I want you to also make believe and pretend what it would feel like if I remove that cigarette craving, if I remove that cigarette emotion, if I remove that cigarette emotion habit out of your mind and body, that you are no longer a slave to smoking, but that you direct your mind to change that habit to something positive, whether it's drinking water, whether it's taking a little walk, whether it's doing a little exercise, but that you are going to give yourself permission to allow me to work with you today, to allow me to delete that habit of cigarettes out of your life today, for sure and forever. And you're going to realize that every technique and every time I hypnotize you, you enter more and more receptive, more and more out of your consciousness into hypnosis. But we're going to do one last little fun test, demonstration of you pretending and imagining. And I want you to pretend and imagine that when I count to 3, that I am Big Boy. You know Big Boy. But when I count to 3, I want you to pretend, when you open your eye, that I'm Big Boy. And you're talking to me. And then pretend and imagine, make believe that I am Big Boy in every way when I count to 3. When you open your eyes, that I am Big Boy. And you'll talk to me as Big Boy in the count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open. Hi.
Hey, Big Boy.
Hey, we're going to go on today. We're going to get the hypnotist in, okay?
Okay.
Sleep. Let your entire body relax. Let your mouth open. Let your mouth relax. Sleep. Good. Each time I hypnotize, you'll enter deep into hypnosis, completely, totally, receptively. Everything I ask you becomes a truth or reality that you now turn make believe and pretend into the truth. When I count to 3, you can open your eyes, coming back to full awareness, really wanting me to hypnotize you. You feel your eyelids shuddering and fluttering, meaning you're into hypnosis right now. But each time I shake your hand, say the word sleep or drop or trance, that you'll instantly go into hypnosis. Nod your head, yes, that's the truth. Okay, now eyes open, wide awake. Oh man, the room feels brighter. Hey, all right, good. So we're gonna also work on that cigarette.
Okay.
Deal?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, grab your stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's okay.
Yeah.
I deal with it. I'm fine with
I'll
that.
definitely try.
But it's
Sure.
okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello,
What's your name?
Monica.
Monica, Tom Silver.
Hi, nice to
Hi,
meet
nice to
you.
meet you. Ever been hypnotized?
No, I haven't.
How did you know?
How did I know?
How do you know you haven't?
That's
a great
not,
question.
Not actively.
Okay.
I mean, I've watched like a hypnosis once in high school, like for grad night when they do it, but.
Did you know some people that were up there?
Yeah, it was like my classmates.
And did some of them do things maybe they wouldn't normally do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did it make you kind of a believer?
Yeah.
Excellent. You know, we all go into hypnosis every single day. Drive your car, automatic pilot, you're on this automatic pilot, you're thinking
yeah,
about
yeah.
shit, and all of a sudden you go, damn, how did I get here?
Mhm.
Or did I stop at that light? Or did I run a red light? There's a cop behind me.
Yeah.
You're hypnotized. You watch a movie and you're focusing on the movie, and it gets to a point, all of a sudden, man, you're emotionally involved in the movie.
Uh-huh.
See, I watch some movies and I cry, even though I'm a man, but I'm emotional.
Yeah, yeah.
I watch an exciting movie, I'm feeling that emotion. Ever happened to you?
Mm-hmm.
What's the most exciting movie you've ever seen? Can you remember?
Exciting.
Or action-packed?
Maybe like Pirates of the Caribbean. Like I used to really like those movies.
Okay,
Yeah.
were you like really into it, watching
Yes.
it? Kind of feel like you're part of that stuff?
Mhm.
Even though you're there in the movie theater, you're still part of it.
Yeah.
Music hypnotizes us. You ever go to a concert or listen to music and you just let yourself go freely?
Yes.
You know, dancing or just feeling it. You don't give a damn about people around you. You're just engaged in it, right?
Yes.
So hypnosis is a form of emotional engagement,
Okay.
which is kind of cool. So we're going to test your emotional engagement today. Don't fight or resist, and don't Don't think and second guess when I've been doing this for 35 years. Big Boy and I go way, way back. I don't know if he told you. I've worked with Big Boy for over 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I know him real well. We've got a wonderful friendship. He knows I'm the real deal. I teach courses in science around the world, and I've been on a lot of TV shows. I just saw Danny Bonaducci, and I hypnotized him years ago on a TV show with Dick Clark and Mario Lopez. I hypnotized Mario Lopez. So I've hypnotized quite a few different people, actually. Okay, so we're going to begin. So place your hands on your lap. Look down at your hands. Focus your attention on your breathing. When you take a deep breath in, when you exhale, close your eyes. Now with your eyes closed, I want you to do everything I ask you to do instantly, automatically, easily, naturally. Don't fight it. Don't resist it. Don't second guess it. Doesn't matter what you're thinking. I don't care about your thinking mind. The weakest part of our mind. Most people don't even know how to use it correctly. But we're going to tap into the subconscious. That's what creativity, imagination is. If you've ever done something fun, silly, creative, artistic, you were hypnotized. So it's a zone we go into. It's a zone, a mind zone. So with your eyes closed now, when I count from 3 down to 0, I want you to instantly drop your head down when I reach 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. Drop your head down. Good. Let your body relax. Let every muscle, nerve, fiber, and tissue in your body become loose and relax. From the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. I'm going to lift up your right hand, but I don't want you to help me lift it. I can lift it up all by myself. I just want to feel it heavy. I want to feel how much you're letting yourself physically let go and have trust in me. Let it get heavier, heavier, heavier. Good. Loose and limp and relax. Good. Every muscle, nerve, fiber, tissue in your body relax. In a moment, I'm going to just come up to you. And when I come up to you, I'm going to simply touch you on your shoulder. I'm going to give you the instructions. When I touch you on your shoulder, you're going to look into my eyes. I'm going to say the word sleep. Your eyes will close. Your head will drop down. You'll let your body relax. You go into that state of unconsciousness or that state of pure creativity or spontaneity, spontaneous. But don't fight or resist because that's not what you're here for. You're here to have an experience. And I want to help you achieve the experience with my knowledge and techniques of deep trance hypnosis. So when I come up to you and touch you on your shoulder, I want you to look into my eyes. And when you look into my eyes, I'm going to say the word sleep. And when I say the word sleep, your eyes will instantly close, your head will drop down, your body will relax, and you'll enter very deeply and receptively into hypnosis. That's the instructions. And I want you to have this experience. Open your eyes, look into my eyes. Sleep! Let your entire body relax. Down. Going down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. With your eyes closed, let your mouth drop open, lower jaw getting heavier. Each and every exhale relaxes your lower jaw a little bit more now. Sounds and noises around are sounds of everyday life. They won't disturb or distract you. They relax you, the sound of my voice. Just producing a state of hypnosis. What I want you to do is let your thinking mind go for a little bit. Just get it out of the way. You don't have to overanalyze. You don't have to hold back or resist. You know, if you do, that's fine. It's up to you. You're the one that allows yourself to get hypnotized. I just give you the instructions, but you have the experience if you want to have the experience. So I want you to test your mind, test your emotional mind. Test your power of creativity, imagination, and making believe and pretending. So when I count to 3, I want you to pretend that it's getting very cold in here. Make believe that you're getting very cold, and maybe you'll even physically turn that into the truth. And you'll start feeling the feeling as though somebody's put the air conditioner on and it's freezing cold in here on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Freezing cold, getting colder. Now relax. Let every muscle, nerve, fiber, and tissue in your body become loose and limp and relaxed. Good. So when I count up to 5 and I say fully refreshed, you'll open your eyes. You'll come out of this state of hypnosis. It's a state of relaxation. Being hypnotized for a few minutes is kind of a wonderful, peaceful state of relaxation and tranquility. So when you come out of the state of hypnosis, you'll realize that you had an experience. You were still very much aware of everything. But you might wonder, you might think to yourself, God, I feel pretty good. I know I was completely in control and that I remember and heard everything that he suggested, but I feel really good today. And I want you to give yourself that suggestion that today's going to be a really good, real happy day. Think to yourself, today's going to be a really good day in my life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fully awake. Eyes open, sit up in your chair. Okay, so we just did a little bit of a test. You're very aware and kind of, in control, which is natural, great for hypnotherapy. But as far as showing something creative or imaginative on the show, I think it would take a lot of conditioning for you to kind of let go of thinking about things too much.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Uh-huh.
But I want today to be a very good day for you. I gave
Thank
that
you.
suggestion, and you'll feel it. So
Yeah.
even if you're aware, we're still receptive, and the positive suggestion gets downloaded. Okay?
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Come on out. Okay, next.
Thank you.